Hey, I'm back. Time to play some Like a Drags. Oop, or not. Or not. Well. All right, well, I guess I'll be back in a minute. Thank you all for your patience. There's a lobster there. I never until now, just now, saw that little lobster guy. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why there's a lobster, don't tell me. So I haven't played this yet. I am now, yeah, probably, no, that was too big to be a crawfish. But I am further now than I was before. I started it over for, I don't know why. I don't know why I do the things I do. But I'm in like chapter 3 or 4 now. I have a bat, as you can see. So I drew the bat from the sidewalk. Chapter 4. All right. So I have 3 people in my party, and the story has thickened. The plot has thickened indeed. Let me... Okay, let me make sure that... Let me run around a bit and see if I can make the game loud. Bash into absolutely everything. Okay. How come your party looks like some homely boys? Because we are homeless. Well, actually, technically, we're not homeless anymore. But yeah, just spent a phase of the game being homeless, and that was cool. I learned the skill to, actually here, let me demonstrate what I learned being homeless. Shit, I am not stopping there. No. No. No shogi. I need to find a vending machine so I can demonstrate my, my homeless prowess. Middle-aged party is best party? Yeah, so that's what's kind of shocking. Oh wait, I'm not homeless anymore. Right, my job changed. Damn it. Well, never mind. None of that made any sense. So let me look at my stats here. So yeah, Ichiban is now a hero. He is no longer homeless. So that's quite an upgrade. But that also means that I no longer have the ability to look for dropped coins under vending machines. You should still be able to? Yeah? Do I still have that? Check skill list. Because it's like called Treasure Seeker or something like that. Oh yeah, you're right. Exploration ability, treasure hunt. Wait, how do you level up jobs that... Does it level up all the jobs at the same time? Oh, the little prompt isn't showing up. Anyway. I don't know, maybe I already searched those, actually. I think that might be our elegant solution. Because the last time I played, I actually searched those recently in the game. Alright, so I've been made aware of a terrible police conspiracy. Hey, there we are. There we are. That looks juicy. Let's get down there and find some items. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of money right now, because like I said, only freshly not homeless. But also, police conspiracy. Each job has its own level that you have to actually use to level up. Oh, I see. So looking for... How do you know if something generates experience or not? Actually, maybe I shouldn't ask these things. I'm sure the game will tell me eventually. The game's actually been pretty gracious about tutorials. Doled them out at the right time in the right way. It's kind of nice. But, yeah, police conspiracy. So we're gonna bust it up. After I bust this guy up. Ow! I'm just gonna vibe on this music for a minute. Because I normally play it like on the TV, but it's turned low. Ah, thank you. Yes, Anthrax. Thank you for reminding me. I think you were headed there, but this game does a good job representing people not typically shown or talked about in RPG or games in general. Middle-aged people being homeless, yeah. Elderly people. It's weird because since Yakuza is kind of laced with a self-aware... Jesus Christ. As a series, Yakuza is laced with like self-aware irony. So there's two ways to read it, right? One is that, oh, it's just part of the comedy to have a JRPG about some old dudes. But it manages to live in both worlds very well because it has moments of sincerity that genuinely work because the performance is good and the writing is good. So it almost reminds me of like the mix of like professional wrestling, how it's absurdity combined with legitimately engaging storytelling and like well-paced storytelling. That's a magical thing. Oh, I should have just attacked. Maybe you'd throw the bike. Go play Dead Souls 4 times in a row then. Yeah, I am very I'm a Yakuza baby. It's weird because I bought the first game as soon as it came out, but it just didn't, I don't know why. Yakuza 1 didn't catch with me. Which is weird because it's very much my kind of game. Do not play Dead Souls ever. Why? I like playing weird and bad games. Annoyed Android. Thank you for the sub. Oh, Pop-Tart. Thank you for the resub as well. Very glad to have you around. Do not play Dead Souls ever. It's garbage. Like there's not a single redeemable thing about it. It's not the worst game ever, but it's pretty bad. That's interesting. That's interesting. Has Majima singing Get to the Top? I mean, that's not bad. That's the only good part. I mean, that's enough for me. I've played games that I knew had nothing redeeming about them, just for the sake of it. I keep turning it up because the music's really good, and then turning it down because the sound effects are loud. I'm trying to make sure I'm not blowing out the stream's ears either. I was telling Ryzen to go play Dead Souls because he said there were no bad Yakuzas. Gotcha. It's genuinely not worth your time though. It's not funny bad. There's a single good part and it's a 3-minute karaoke thing. You can just watch on YouTube instead. So what maybe I just Google it or just watch a Let's Play or something or a long play. It's a zombie game, right? It's zombies in Yakuza world with third-person gun combat. It's not good. Yeah, everyone keeps saying it's not good. That's so weird because didn't the same studio do Binary Domain?
Yeah.
Am I wrong about that? Is it a different studio? Oh, it's not made by RGG? Oh, okay. Well, I'm curious now. I can't bring this up on stream because it's coming from an Xbox, but I thought the studio that did Binary Domain, like it was F-Zero GX, Binary Domain, and then the Yakuza series, or like starting at Yakuza 3. But I could be very wrong. Yeah, that was RGG. Ryuga Gotoku Studio. Binary Domain is great. And like I played that game when it came out. I was like, there's something about this that's right. And I remember recommending it to everybody. I even did the review for that for Machinima. And in it, I was like, everything about this game is going to convince you that like you can ignore it, but you shouldn't. Because RGG made Binary Domain. RGG did not make Dead Souls. Got it. Okay, so that's what's confusing. Because like this studio could make that game. A third-person zombie shooter? They did, except it was robots. But they were basically zombies. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if Binary Domain were about zombies, it would have caught. I don't know. It's so good. Oh, maybe I can get Bruce to play Binary Domain with me. Can you do... Is it human co-op, or is it just the voice command thing? Yeah. Cover me! RGG is within the same Sega division as the people who made Dead Souls. They didn't make Dead Souls, basically. They are both under Sega CS1 division. Gotcha. Okay. Or were. Okay. RGG talked about remastering and redoing Binary Domain. I mean, that's about as far back as they can go. Because beyond that, Sega, like, what was the deal with F-Zero GX? It was like, it was that group and Sega and, I mean, it was Nintendo's license. So it's just like too many hands were in that pot for that to ever happen again. But, that's interesting. I'm excited. I was going to replay Binary Domain. The good thing about Binary Domain is it, like a lot of perfect games, can fit in THC Tuesday or Weeby Wednesday. Oh, RGG is the only Sega studio that isn't merged with CS2. Even Sonic Team got fucked? Oh, Sonic Team isn't around anymore? Still waiting on Pilgrim's Progress stream. I wouldn't mind trying to play through the rest of that game. I'm really curious about where the rest of that game goes. Oh, they're around. They're just CS2 now? Okay. Oh, more fights. What is CS2? I think I said it before, Consumer Software Division 2. I think it's a pretty literal name. Creative Studios 2, something like that. Yeah. What the fuck? They turned into, like, goons. Oh shit, auto battle, alright. They have, like, colored costumes. They look like Batman goons. Like 60s Batman guys, like frogmen. Hey Jamie, been watching you for years on Machinima Funhouse. Since you've left, I've been craving your entertainment. It was just until recently that I discovered your Twitch channel. Great to see you on here and that you're doing good. I mean, big love for you, man, being the quintessential gamer. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. That's an incredibly kind thing to say, and I appreciate it. I'm just a humble guy trying to beat up some people in the parking lot of a work center. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully 2021 will have me in more and different kinds of things. Got glowing eyes. Is he supposed to look like a Kappa, maybe? A little demon? Crabfo, thanks for gifting a sub. Jesus. Oh! That's good stuff. It hit twice because it also had my desktop notification on there too, I think. Because that's how I'm routing the audio. I don't know, it's weird. Are you still sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? Because I've been putting in work for the clan. I mean, the money's in my bank account, so yes. But I appreciate that. I need to get back to that. I've been playing Puzzle Quest 3. That's been my my sponsor play now, and Free Fire. So. There's something funny about Final Fantasy having gone real time when this went turn-based. I mean, Final Fantasy has been experimenting with that for a long time. But I do see your point, yeah. 7 Remake and 15 are pretty far away from menu-based ATB system. Dragon Quest still keeping it old school though. Persona, there's a shocking amount of vibrance in what people, I think, justifiably lamented was a sort of a stagnant genre. Oh yeah, oh, you're gonna get this game, Kempler? This game is amazing, and I'm if this seems like your thing, then by all means, get it and enjoy it. The idea of somebody playing this game and enjoying it that didn't know about it before makes me feel very warm inside. Persona 5 feels active battle time, so fluid and intuitive. Yes, I agree. I think that's part of the brilliance of the Persona games in general, is that they found the right rhythm, and they found the right like menu speeds for everything to make turn-based feel really fast and intense. And I mean, even, oh shit, that is a sparkling safe. On top of that, oh yeah, I had a key for this. Persona itself also just converted into a real-time action game that carries most of the complexity of the RPG along with it. Really cool. There's just been so much awesome experimentation, and like merging of gameplay styles coming out of, it feels like coming out of Japan specifically these last few years. It's just been wonderful. I'm trying to think of like.
この鍵で金庫を開けられるんだな。これからも鍵を持ってるときは積極的に金庫を開けてみるかな。
Persona 5 needed to keep the Tokyo Mirage Sessions pound or sharp FE combat. I need to play that game, man. That's on Switch. Praise God. Okay. Maybe in the back of my head, I can hope that a updated hardware Switch would run Tokyo Mirage, like, really crisp and clear. Because I feel like that game would scale up really well with high resolution. Like, that game would look amazing. I mean, Persona looks really good. He plays a literal idol in Tokyo Mirage. Yeah, it's awesome. That was an interesting bit of experimentation with, like, Fire Emblem, of all brands. You at the DMV? No, this is like a social work center. You go and basically apply and try to, it's like a, I guess, a job selection service. Trying to go get work.
Yo. Arigato yo.
Interesting. Their eyes are all so bright and vibrant. Oh man, I find it so endearing the way that they literalize the JRPG stuff. Yeah, right. They're very literal about it because they have a story hook and a world hook to do it. And it's such an awesome lens to explain not only the approach of this particular game, but it also, you know, it feels like celebration of those tropes too. Like, because these characters are older, it feels a bit like also the developers are celebrating the legacy of Dragon Quest with all this stuff. It almost feels like it feels like one step removed, you know? One layer up. I don't know what I'm saying here. I think I know what I'm saying. Oh, it runs really well on emulator. Has a nice desensor community. Oh, cool. I didn't think about that. Cause yeah, Dolphin could get it, huh? Interesting. Life is just a big RPG when you get down to it. Man. You said it, brother. You said it, brother Conbay. Oh, not Dolphin, Simu? My bad. Is it Simu? Well, you know. You know, not me. Don't say that in Twitch chat. Come on. That's gotta be safe, right? We're just talking theoretics. Oh, I get to work at a soap land? I get to drag my soapy balls across somebody's back? Or maybe I'd be working the counter.
Eh?
Nintendo killed Mario, they could do anything. Yeah. Nintendo snaps Mario's neck and then they implement an AI that relentlessly crawls the internet looking for any negative sentiment or discussion of emulation. And it automatically fires all that information directly to the FBI. So you got to be real careful. You got to put a scrambler on your keyboard. Man, the emulation wars are coming. Which side are you on? I'm on the side that can still play Rhythm Heaven Fever. Emulation is not against the law. Having a ROM you don't own is. But emulation is legal. Isn't like... Aren't there also issues with emulating and running the compiled BIOS of a machine? So like the hardware you can emulate, yes. But the software... Like, the software operating system is also copywritten, and there's no way to buy that. That is not sold anywhere. I guess... You... It's not legal to dump the ROM of a console, is it? That's where it's illegal? You have to leave it there? Actually, I don't know anything about this law, so I'm just kind of throwing things out, hoping that there's somebody who knows more than I do in chat. But my understanding is that... like, out of all the possible loopholes to make it legal, that's the one thing you can't ever really legally do. You could emulate the hardware and run your own. If you, like, developed a compatible operating system or compatible BIOS. Yeah, can't touch BIOS, basically. Depends on where you live. Oh, I never even thought about that. Huh. There's an official page Nintendo has for reporting such games. They still crack down on homebrew as well. When I worked there, if a console was cracked open and not repaired by Nintendo, they will refuse to repair your console. Oof. Like you can't even pay for it? They just say no and send it back. Oop, I went down the wrong alley. Sorry, fellas. If you own a PlayStation, you own a right to run the BIOS. The newer ones are encrypted, so you can't legally decrypt them. Okay, that's cool. Those were just how the rights shook out for older PlayStations? Or was that because of a lawsuit or something? You almost walked into hell. Well, I did not expect this to be here. Okay, free plate. I mean, I guess that's pretty classic RPG. GRPG dungeon. What am I saying, man? My mouth's getting all mushy. Hold on a second. That's pretty classic. JRPG dungeon design. A side hallway that leads to a single treasure chest. They find that your system has been unofficially repaired or has been hacked. Yes, they will refuse to repair it if you send it to Nintendo. I guess that's their right. Yeah, and I guess one way or the other, you're kind of demonstrating that you may not be the sort of customer they need to keep around. If you're hacking your consoles wide open and not paying for games, what's in it for them to serve you at all? It's one of those, like, that's why they try to make sure you own a game if you ever need support or anything like that. Companies are required by law to repair them even if a company finds it was open before. Man, really? Oh yeah, somebody's been pissing in the river, so I gotta find him. We got a renegade pit. Oh, that's several. Wow, they're going for it. Second from the left's dude, hands are too high. Third guy is like, he's kind of at an angle. Guy all the way on the right is way too far from the edge. So it's like between 1 and 3. 1 seems the most likely right now. It looks like 3's hands are in his pockets, but 1's kind of got the downward angle, and he's got that, like, yeah, that bow out. I think it's guy on the far left here. Choose wrong. It's funnier. Actually, you know what? That's what I've kind of noticed about Yakuza side quests, is that there's really no reason to try to do things correctly.
Oh.
He was watering his plant. Tiny little flower. Why is one guy pissing so close to everybody else? For the thrill. Look what you've done. It's gonna wilt. I killed the plant.
Eh?
I actually did.
Huh? すまねえ。
Well, I killed a flower. I guess, do you just, like, does it respawn later? Or can you fail quests in this game? Hammer Redhead? It's got a little trash can lid. Oh, it's just wonderful. I don't know if wood is good for anything. I don't know if you can get, like, cool shit from stealing or sorry, begging. Never got shit from begging in both playthroughs. Yeah, the past 2 times I got something are the only times I've gotten any items. And yeah, it's just like wood block. It seems like there's crafting at some point, like that a stack of resources will turn into something eventually, but I certainly don't know yet. Great. Why is it in a safe? That's garbage. But I'll equip it anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, boy, there's definitely crafting? Okay. I got that sense, but I have no idea how useful, you know, like, a wood block is going to be. Probably much more useful to just finish the fight a turn earlier and move along, you know?
Oh?
I don't know. Thieving skills are in so many RPGs and they're always used so strangely, I feel like. The best implementation, and not even Final Fantasy did it all the time, was to, like, have a skill that shows what they might have, and then also give you some indication if those items are, like, unique. 9 was pretty wild because, like, abilities were tied to items, and you could steal items from bosses. So, like, I remember in 9 spending, like, 50 turns just trying to steal a dagger from a boss because I wanted to get... I didn't want to not have an ability that I didn't even know what it was. But it was probably really important. So... Yep, moments lost. Anyway. He's got a nice hat.
Oh.
Remember pickpocketing in Dragon Age Origins? No, I never did that. What is that? How did... Is that like, can you take items from somebody just like in the overworld? Well, I guess there wasn't really like a combat scenario in Origins. I did not know that was in the game. I've never really played a thief or rogue character or whatever they were called in Origins.
Oh.
Oh, you can. Okay. What happens if you fail? Can you, like, aggro random NPCs by trying to steal from them? Oh, you just take stuff from NPCs? Are they just, like, treasure chests? Just items you get to have?
Eh.
Played Dragon Age Origins over 8 times, and I never knew pickpocketing was a thing. Is it worthwhile? Or do you just get like 10 more gold?
Eh?
You've been pickpocketed before? Oh man. That's... I've had my shit taken, but never off my person. Yeah, that would be very... That would feel very violating. Yeah. Yeah, that's... As far as I know, it's never happened to me. Someone tried to steal our stuff in Paris in the subway. That happens a lot in Paris, right? That's kind of a thing in Paris. I guess you guys aren't real Dragon Age Origin fans. I guess not.
Oh.
I'm okay with the concept of Paris, but I've never been. And yeah, I'd probably... I don't know. I'd like to think that I'd be world-wise, but, you know... My pal got sexually assaulted on the subway in Paris. Jesus Christ. I am very sorry to hear that. Paris is sounding less and less like a place I'm supportive of as a concept now.
Easy. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Gotta knock out them side quests. Oh, he's right here. Okay. Oh, see you, Queer Faye. Have a good night. Sleep well. Wait, he was outside? Is he supposed to... Are...
Nah. Huh?
Should I go after his wife right away? That seems rough. That's too hard. I don't know. I feel like Ichiban is a shoulder down and power through. Get his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna get his ass. Let's fucking go in. Let's fucking go in.
Nah.
Yeah. Twist that knife. Oh, you do get stats? No shit. Uh-oh.
Huh?
You get Persona social stats? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta fight this dude now. Remember, I'm the hero here. Fighting this dude 3-on-1 after his wife died. Oh, what are you walking into? First time seeing a Yakuza game. Well, this one's pretty much different from all of the other ones. Yeah, this is a turn-based JRPG. Whereas the other games are third-person beat-em-ups. I just beat him up. I just beat him up. And now it's sad. I set him on fire. Kicked him to the curb and had my ex-cop buddy wallop him in the kneecap with a stick. And now we're crying about his wife. Imagine beating up a grieving widower. He had a pile of trash.
俺だってダメなことぐらい分かってんだ。でもよ、あいつが触れていたかもしれねえ塵一つ、俺はもう失いたくねえんだ。
Does this game go over dilemmas that Japan won't openly show? It seems very real in what happens. The game does like swerving into hyperdrama and melodrama, and then the main character invariably delivers a motivating speech at the end. This is pretty textbook storytelling. It's even got that like sad like 80s MIDI keyboard going on. So it does touch on fun topics. It's played up but covers social issues. Yeah. Anthrax, thank you very much. That's a perfect way to say it. There's a bombast to it, but it can bounce off of sincere issues from time to time. For instance, in a story beat a few chapters ago, it came out like it pretty strongly defended sex work, or the characters did at least, which is pretty cool. It's like basically defended its legitimacy and all that stuff, which was neat. That's a pretty modern sort of sentiment to have in a game, and it was incidental to other story beats, but yeah, it touches on treatment of the homeless. I think Ichiban was raised by sex workers, right?
この店をきれいにして、また質屋をちゃんと営んでいこうと思います。家内が守ってくれた大切な店です。
This game is basically perfect. Yeah, it gives you permission to not buy into it, but then it becomes impossible not to. Think about it like a slightly more sincere JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Doesn't Japan have a huge issue with people not getting stable and permanent jobs, which has led to a big decline in birth rates? I've never seen analysis that points to lack of work as the decline in birth rate. It's more... Most of what I've read about the birth rates in Japan just suggests that so this was more like analysis and opinion from the particular author that I read from, but the analysis seemed to be that like years of traditional relationships have left like stereotypical men sort of under-equipped. It is that sort of thing where like basically what I've heard is that like since women can go out and have jobs and careers of their own, they'd rather do that than date within their own age range. That like women have incredible career ambition, and I think it's the work culture ethic. If it applies to both genders, then there's really not that much left over for fucking. I think is ultimately what it comes down to. So it's an interesting thing where like the changing gender dynamic has meant very good things for women, but created a weird problem where like the burn rate is too high, just in general. Women are extremely discriminated in the workplace in Japan. Yeah, I mean, there's still problems there for sure, but that's mostly what I've heard it described as. Is like the women of Japan would rather have successful careers and like go to a host club or watch a show or something to get like their hit of being flirted with by a pretty guy, and then that's good enough. Seems to be the sentiment. So, I don't know. I'm not a cultural expert though, even though I do know everything about the country. Oh, they're pissing again. It's a multifaceted issue. Yeah. Japan is still very sexist and behind the times socially, and people aren't dating. Yeah. It's I feel like it's pretty nuanced. Is it the same for modern America? It's in that direction, Ness. Yeah. I mean, people have also ventured that in the United States, it's like income levels haven't risen and people can't buy houses. So there's less, like if you're renting an apartment, it just feels like you're not as, I guess you feel like you don't have the pasture, you know, to raise kids. Or you don't have the money. You don't want to stress about the medical bills. Yeah, all Western countries are going in that direction. I think so. I think it's just a byproduct of like, I mean, honestly, I think it's a byproduct of technological integration into our culture. Same bullshit as last time. Okay. Let's see what this guy's got. Yeah, it just seems like it's generally associated with... Oh, did I get him? Is this him? He's peeing real loud. He's tinkling. The is it J-A-V or Jav? Actress Shibuya Kaho goes over sex work in Japan and the discrimination women face in the industry. This is the Trash Taste podcast where she goes over such topics. Interesting. A second, let me...
You know how there's a type...
Yeah, I will keep that open. Thank you. Oh boy, he is having a great time. You ever have such a satisfying piss that there's a full rainbow over you? Yeah, mega piss. It's like the when you finish the level in Peggle, but piss. This is all because this dude pissed in the river. He's got internal bleeding now. Whew. Level 9 public urinators where I see myself in 10 years. Shoot for the stars, man. Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you land among the stars. My in-laws are Japanese and they own a business. About half their workforce are contractors. They don't have a steady workplace. It's basically the statistic for the whole country. Most of it is unsteady work. Combine that with society that's getting more progressive regarding gender roles. Still not quite there, but... And with the mindset that men should still provide for the family creates a group of younger adults who don't have a career or is focusing on one. That's interesting. Okay. That's really interesting perspective. What are the factors that led to the job market being so unstable? Is it just post-quarantine rockiness? But it's been that way for a while, right?
Ugh.
いやー、春日さん、お手柄ですね。
まあな。
しかし、またなんでこんなに立ちションを。
Oh, the 90s bubble and old people still in the workplace. Ah.
大自然に解き放つ
That situation is just post-war. It's been that way for many years. Really? Hold on, I'm missing some dialogue here. This is the article I read, by the way, that uses the rationalization about the job market. Okay. Ah, okay. Trouble young men have in finding steady, well-paid jobs. That makes sense. You know, I think about my life and relationship factors being what they were, but certainly my volatile work history never gave me time to sit around and even think about having kids. Man, maybe God, maybe now, but that's only from a logistics thing. I'm not even thinking about it emotionally. How many monitors do you have your setup? 3. 3. It's borderline Batcave shit. It's awesome. I've got a vertical monitor for chat. I can see so many words.
こんなことになるなんて。
ご協力感謝します。おかげで犯人を捕まえられました。
All right.
こちらがお礼です。
No, are you playing this on Game Pass? Well, that ought to be your. Hey, what? Shit. What?
Did it kill your game?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's okay.
I tried to just say that I would play here.
Okay, no worries. I think I can tell it too. I think Steph is playing Okay. Yeah, come on, babe.
また何か怪しい人物
Mom, I'm streaming.
ぜひ私にご連絡ください。ほら、行くぞ。
We good. Steph's playing Sea of Thieves, which is awesome.
ふう、一件落着だな。お？そういえば、もう少し尿意が。
Gotta let it go. I love Steph. She is such a gamer. She really is.
いや、ちゃんとトイレに行かないとな。
Walk it like you talk it, Casca. Love to see it. Sea of Thieves is my favorite get drunk with friends game. It's so good. It's so good. I guess I never really played much Minecraft, and I feel like that could be that kind of game. But man, Sea of Thieves is just like, it truly is like a unique adventure every time. It never feels like it will be, and then it always ends up being like just a crazy thing. I guess maybe not every time. Oh shit! It is like a slower paced kind of game. Probably because no one takes it seriously. Yeah. I mean, that's what's so great about it. It is just pure play. It is just a bunch of thieves getting drunk and throwing up on each other. I've only had like one session where the crew agreed to like try to go full aggro and go around and actually be piratey. So that was pretty cool. Oh hey, it's Gomi. Hey Gomi. Could buy gear for everybody. This is lame gear though, but I guess it's the best I got. God, we're gonna look so lame. Oops. Buy the CDs? Did the CDs do anything? I guess it doesn't matter. Ah. Damn it, I already bought it again. Ay. Hardest thing is inventory management. You don't have to do it that much in... Well, no, I guess other Yakuzas do have gear and stuff. When's the PC Kingdom Hearts series marathon start? Why don't you, I'll throw up a GoFundMe. We get 2 mil, 3 mil? Then we'll talk. Oh, don't run in front like that. Never played Kingdom Hearts 3? I did, unfortunately. I mean, the ending was interesting. The ending was fun, but wow, what a weird and just kind of limp and forgettable game. It took so long. It's still pretty cozy to just have, like, I guess there is an auto battle. I need to check that out. Huh? Did I miss a message, Jamie? Sorry, it can be difficult. This game does require reading, which means there are gaps in my paying attention to chat. Was this? Oh, he got us.
Oh! なんだこいつ。
変質者だな。この町はこういうイカれたやつもたくさんいるんだよ。
やるぞ。
ああ。
Uh-oh. Wow, this is like street. Got some Earthbound vibes now, like beating up a dude in an overcoat to like kind of chiptuning music. That's cool. Damn. No rolling HP counter, yeah. This is some like pretty like Earthbound / Undertale quality music though. That music is so good. God damn it. He's got so much health, but he doesn't do very much damage at all. Saw his underwear again. Damn it. Just some random dude in an overcoat wanders into the street and you whoop his ass. Stomp his head against the side of a building. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
時期になれるさ。
こんなのに慣れたかねえよ。
ほうほう、こいつは珍しい。
あ？
やはりこれは俺の図鑑には登録されていない種類だ。登録。学名は何にするか。コウモリ男とかでも悪くないが。
There's a scientist here now.
おい、何してんだ？
ああ、すまん。この辺でなかなか見ない輩だったからな。つい夢中になっちまったよ。
おっさん、何者だ？
俺はドクター森笠。筋門博士と呼ばれてる。
筋門博士？なんだそりゃ。
気になるか。なら近くに俺の研究施設がある。そこで話そう。貴重な筋門のデータ入手に協力してくれた礼にお茶菓子でも振る舞わせてもらおう。
Snacks?
お茶菓子だってよ。行ってみようぜ。
だけどよ、この博士めちゃくちゃ怪しいぜ。
食えるもんは食える時に食わねえとこの町では生きていけねえぞ。ただより安いものはねえんだ。ほら行くぞ。
わかったよ。
How much Japanese do you know? Oh, me? Not much at all. I had to learn some terminology for jujitsu class, like way back. So there's not even a guarantee that I remember that. And then aside from that, it's just the stuff that gets screamed a lot in anime. You kind of have to absorb it. Just the basics, you know?
説明してやろう。筋門とはその筋のものという意味だ。筋のもの。
Super jittery men. Sujit men. Okay. Sujimon. So just creepy dudes or Sujimon.
要は危険な人間のことだな。
The definition of bad.
ボコボコにされるような危険な人間を筋門と呼んでる。なんだか語呂もいいしな。
で、あんたなんで
Dudes that give you the creeps and attack without warning.
それは
This is a very specific kind of man, and it's great that we have a name for it now.
平和？
この世界、特にこの偉人町は危険な人間が山ほどいる。チンピラから変質者まで山ほどな。だが実際にどんな種類の危険な人間が何種類この世の中に存在するのか、お前らは答えられるか？
ああ、そう言われると答えらんねえな。
だろう？多くの人が危険な人間がどんなタイプの見た目で何種類いるか具体的に答えられない。そしてそれがわからないがゆえに今も誰かが危険な人間に近寄り危険な目に遭っているんだ。だから俺は危険な人間がどんなやつで何種類いるか正確にデータとしてまとめ上げることで一般人が危険に巻き込まれる機会を減らしたいと思ってる。
なるほどな。おっさん、うさんくさい割にはいいこと考えてんじゃねえか。だが、なんでそんなことを始めたんだ？
He's a pretty sketchy scientist.
過去にいろいろあってな。俺はとにかく平和な世の中を作りたいんだよ。その気持ちに嘘。
What other languages do I speak? Pretty much none.
収集はどれくらい進んでるんだ？
Used to know a small amount of Spanish just because of
データを収
classes,
集
but
するために危険人物に
nope. I've only got
俺が喧嘩に巻き込まれてしまう。
big, dumb, ignorant North American English in my
な
brain.
かなか進んでいないんだ。
C#, Python. I mean, so yeah, I do know a few coding languages, or did.
困ったぜ。
It's been a minute since I stretched those muscles, but I don't think it would take me very long. I did some scripting stuff, but that's like,
まあ大丈夫そうな屈強で気さくなやつがいればいいん
I
だ。
don't know, that's like using tape. And then writing code is like actual actual carpentry or something.
じゃ、俺らはこれで。
おい、
Alright.
ちょっと待ってくれ。
なんだ？
This dude has talked so long.
俺たちに筋門のデータを集めろとか言うんじゃ。
勘がいいやつは嫌いじゃないぜ。別に無理に戦えとは言わない。戦うことになってしまった時に情報を登録してくれるだけでいいんだ。
Uh-oh.
どう
Let's
せ
see.
お前らみたいな連中は
There's a time when I might have known what that
悪
meant.
い奴らと頻繁に戦ってるんだろう。 ならついでに協力してくれても罰は当たらないんじゃねえか。
It's all very familiar. Hold on.
頼む。筋文図鑑の完成が一般の人たちの平和につながる。完成の暁にはお礼も出させてもらう。どうだ?
I remember the verbs, but I have no idea, or I can't remember most of the conjugations. Because they're all fairly atypical conjugations. With stories like I am? No, that's... Or it is? But esto is also that. That's the that version of like it is. And entiendes is like some conjugated version of tener, I think? Just to have? Do you want to have a pen? Or something like that? I don't know. I'm swatting in the dark right now. Wish I had the commitment to learn a new language because it would be awesome to have a second one. It would, but I don't know. If I were around it, I think I would pick it up pretty quick. But if I just learn it for the sake of learning it, I don't know that would make me happier. What the fuck? Okay. I get to pick one to start with. A starter Sujimon.
さあ、どの色がいい？赤か？青か？緑か？
よくわからねえが、そうだな。
I went with Charizard back in the day. Actually, I think I did. I think it was like Charizard first playthrough and then Squirtle second. But that means I gotta go with red.
赤だな。わかった。よし、お前らは赤のサポートに回れ。さて、じゃあ登録の仕方を教えるか。
え？もしかして。
Nice try. Letter said, do you understand this message that I'm writing? Oh, okay.
そのアプリは敵を倒すと自動的に登録されるようになっている。
Understand. Hold on.
こいつらを倒して図鑑に登録してみせろ。
むちゃくちゃだな。
さあ行け。登録の仕方を体に叩き込んでやるんだ。
I'm actually disturbed at how little I remembered, so... Well, that's time, I guess. Haven't had to use that in a while. That's pretty cool. They look kind of cute when they're laying on the ground like that. Understanding entender. Okay. Do you understand entiendes? Esto. Ah, interesting. Damn, I need water. You were slightly correct. Oh, we're all learning. I thought esto meant like that. It was like it's like, do you know that? That makes sense, I guess. Ah, Sujimon acquired. And a lot of cloth? Aha, outlaw. I also want water. See, I know that stuff. The super basic things. Donde está el baño? I'm gonna get some water, because yeah, I have the fan on now, it's warm in here. Mouth's getting dry. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I'm hydrated.
その実力ならきっと危険人物を山ほど登録できるはずだ。
そいつはどうも。で、これで登録されるのか。
まあ、ほら、 アプリを開いて見てみろ。
Are you gonna play some Doom Rising? Nice to hear it. Nice to... I don't know why I said it that way. Great to hear it. Man, Doom is so good. Eh.
こんな感じでいろいろな筋モンを倒してデータを集めてくる。
Awesome. I need to find a reason to play more Doom Eternal soon.
報酬は用意させて
Maybe
も
it's
らう。
time to start biting off
ある程度
Ultra Nightmare for Tag 1 and 2.
メールするから報
Yeah.
酬を取りに来てくれ。
Or the Doomathon. I need to find like a Friday.
ちまったな
A lot of Fridays are getting claimed lately.
ああ
Also, it's Easter weekend, so got
やっ
stuff
て
to
みりゃい
do.
いじゃねえか
Ooh, thank you.
俺たちは
Thank you,
贅沢
Pop-Tart.
言える身分じ
Two
ゃ
more
ねえ
images of the
からよ
Yeti. What is the Yeti?
まあそうだな。
それじゃあこの世界の平和のためによろしく頼んだぞ。
Dispatch them
目
all.
指すぞ筋モンマスター。
Did you try Doom 3 in VR? Yeah, absolutely. Doom 3, and I remember somebody told me that there was a mod for Doom 64. Your Doom buddy? Oh, yes. Yes, thank you. Yes. Stephanie got some of those and was very glad to have them. Ah. All right. I'm sorry to actually I think I'm gonna hang it up there. I think my throat's just getting dry. My man, Yakuza is so good. Probably gonna keep playing this, but just can't really talk. I don't know. I can kind of feel the tightness. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Did you know that Jaime Gringos got caught by auto mod? No, I'm supportive. I'm supportive of being on the other side of a cultural term. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water, but not too much. Hold on.
Now let's take a water break. Relax, have some liquid, not too much, and keep your energy up.
Ah, it's good to remember what's important. Well, thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow's Outriders Day, so I'll be back playing Outriders. Pew, 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 pew. I think I'm gonna play with Bruce, and then I texted Jacob, and he said he was gonna be down for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be running around and blowing things up and having a good time. Oh, no worries, Jaime. No, it's like it's not really. What the heck? It's been added. Oh, because it's all the different phrases of it? Are you kidding me? Anyway. But thank you all very much for watching. Sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm just getting a little spacey, I think. But, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Outriders. I already said all this. All right. Thanks all very much for watching. I'm going to go cook dinner. You guys have a great night, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.